Hillsborough Television News Breaks, connecting you to county events.
It is my pleasure to stand before you today to celebrate the restoration of a historical landmark here in Hillsborough County, the Columbus Drive Bridge. This bridge is special, not only because it connects the downtown area in Tampa Heights and West Tampa, but also because it's historic. It was originally built in 1927, 2 years before, no, I wasn't born in 27, by the Mount Vernon Bridge Company, making more than 85 years old, like the recently completed Platt Street Bridge in downtown Tampa. Over the years, the bridge has been renovated but never torn down and rebuilt into a contemporary bridge. It means it still has many of its original features: the tender house, that swing span, the decorative elements. In fact, it is only one of two bobtail bridges, bobtail swing bridges in Florida. This uniqueness made it eligible to be granted a historic designation.
It was in 2003 that I attended a van meeting at the old railroad station in downtown Tampa. At that time, I was representing Riverside Heights. Much to my surprise, the guest speaker was an engineer from Hillsborough County, and he came to speak about the state of the bridges in Tampa. When he got to the Columbus Drive Bridge, I really paid attention, because my neighborhood was directly adjoining the bridge. He stated the Columbus Drive Bridge was a structurally sound bridge, but it still needed quite a bit of repairs to get through the next 50 years.
This is a beautiful backdrop for a beautiful bridge, and I'm delighted to be here today as we dedicate the reopening of this bridge. While I know the road to getting here was a little bit longer, a little bit more expensive than we anticipated, I'm glad to see that the repairs were done to make this bridge safe again, while keeping the integrity of a bridge that's 86 years old. This bridge was originally named the Michigan Avenue Bridge, and it had the distinct honor, I think Commissioner already said that it's a bobtail bridge, but what was really important about this bridge is the mission of this bridge when it was originally built. And the mission of this bridge when it was built in the 20s was to unite West Tampa to Tampa Heights, and that's what this bridge did. And it helped make the two suburban areas grow. The original cost of this bridge was $420,000, and it was a jewel in the crown of Tampa. We're so fortunate that Hillsborough County recognized the importance and the dedication to preserve this bridge in its original form.
I'm glad today that this bridge is completed. I'm here to represent Congresswoman Kathy Castor, District 11, and our office is off of Minya. So coming from Minya to Columbus Drive and then crossing over to Tampa Heights, where my son and daughter-in-law Anika live, and going to the Y was just critical, because I know all the alternatives. I know how to go down Martin Luther King and Spruce and Main, but today we can come down Columbus Drive. So on behalf of Congresswoman Castor, we would like to personally thank the county, Commissioner Miller and Commissioner Beckner, the city, with City Councilman Miranda and City Councilman Suarez, and all of you are involved. And because you receive funding from the Federal Highway Administration, which is federal dollars, we're glad that the federal government was involved too. So on behalf of Congresswoman Castor, thank y'all so much, and let's enjoy this bridge.
The Columbus Drive Bridge, like the recently opened Platt Street Bridge, is an icon in Hillsborough County. The 6 bridges that cross the Hillsborough River here in Tampa have linked our communities and helped them grow from small neighborhoods to a large, interlinked metropolitan area. In fact, I understand that when this bridge was first built, the roads leading to it were unpaved. You weren't here then, Commissioner Miller, were you? Okay. Look how the area and this road have grown since then, and today nearly 27,000 vehicles go over this bridge daily to our traffic surveys. But it's also important to honor our heritage and preserve our historic structures. So I am pleased that we were able to find a way to keep the original design of this bridge. This project has helped add to the old Florida charm of this neighborhood and save a unique swing bridge. Also equally as important, though, is our government duty to maintain our infrastructure. So I applaud our staff's persistence in planning for, obtaining funding, and completing this extensive rehabilitation, which is badly needed on this bridge. I would also like to extend my thanks to our partners on this project, the City of Tampa and the Florida Department of Transportation, and to the local residents and community groups that worked with us to complete this important project. And it truly was and still is a community project, and it's the hard work of everybody coming together to make today possible. So again, on behalf of all the County Commission, I want to thank everybody for being here and their participation in this project, and thank you for being instrumental in this as well, Commissioner Miller. Thank you.
This is a cooperative effort of government, and we have been successful lately in these efforts thanks to the county commissioners present and those that are serving the county now, and the city council members like Suarez and the rest of us. The federal government almost gave $2 million to the Florida Transportation Fund, and over $6 million from the community investment tax came from Hillsborough County. And through that you have this. And when Representative Cruz said Michigan Avenue, she was correct, but it was called La Michica because we couldn't say Michigan Avenue. So I want to bring you up to history. In fact, where that boat was that just left, there was thousands of baptisms that were held there. I don't know how many of you remember this. You're over 80 then. But I want to understand that it's a collaborative effort, and when you look at this infrastructure project and you understand that this is what really makes America. You want to put people to work, fix your infrastructure. Like they said, stupid, because these are the things that are needed. Without infrastructure, you can't dream, you can't think, you can't even function. So water, sewer, roadways, bridges are the things that are needed in America. And Councilman Suarez here has been a great asset to the city government. He's doing a fantastic job. If you want to say hi, don't hit me too hard.
Well, if I wasn't sure if I was the before or the after. After serving with Charlie for about a year, I feel a little bit after. What's great about this bridge, I'm a resident of Riverside Heights, which is right across the river. When I first moved there, one of the things that we talked about was preserving the bridge and making sure that it kept its swing bridge structure intact. There are lots of other iterations that they talked about, but we were able to go ahead and fight for that with both the city and the county, and I'm very happy to know that this is, has been completed.
The Florida Department of Transportation was pleased to participate with Hillsborough County and other partners through our local agency program known as LAP. The LAP program contributed $1.9 million towards the construction project. As a bridge engineer, I respect the challenge that Hillsborough County faced in rehabilitating a bridge such as this one. Unlike typical highway bridges, a movable bridge can be described as half bridge and half machine. Combine that with the complexity of the bridge and the need to preserve the historic nature, and then you have a real challenge. The county was able to overcome these challenges, which are inevitable during design and construction, and produce a project that we can all be proud of. Thank you.
I just want to say this is my second bridge opening in the last couple of months. Just recently attended the Platt Street Bridge. I come from a family of architects and engineers, so I have an incredible appreciation for structures. And isn't she beautiful, the Columbus Street Bridge today? She is here in all her glory, and she is here for us to see and for us to invite her back in the way she was designed to function years and years ago. So I will just keep my comments short and just say let's appreciate the beauty that we have, because sometimes we forget what we have in those structures that are brought to us through a lot of innovation and design. So that will be all that I have to say, and I'll turn it back over to the Commissioner.
So now we're going to get a great treat and watch the bridge in action. And Mike Williams, the Division Director of Engineering and Environmental Services for Public Works, is going to come forward and give us a brief narration during the demonstration. Mike, the show is yours, sir.
It was mentioned that this is a bobtail swing bridge and one of two in the state. What that means is that the pivot point of where the bridge turns is not in the center of where it pivots. Improvements to the tender house, which you can see over there now, the tender couldn't see out very well to see with the approaching boats. from the north or the south. So we made this improvement so that they can see both directions when they need to open the bridge. We're very proud of this project and hope the residents that drive this road that was discussed significantly this morning will appreciate the character of the bridge and all of what it took to rehabilitate it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! There we go.
For more news and information, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or watch us on YouTube. This program was brought to you by Hillsborough Television. Visit our website at htvonline.org.